Why did Cameroon release two different squads for AFCON by two different managers? The Cameroonian Football Federation FECAFOOT is an absolute mess right now. In November, they failed to qualify for the 2026 World Cup, and then in December, with a matter of days to go until the 2025 African Cup of Nations began, they didn't even know who their manager was going to be for the competition. In April 2024, Mark Brice, a Belgian manager previously in charge of many smaller clubs in Belgium, the Netherlands, and Saudi Arabia, was hired by Cameroon as his first international management role. Brice's record was actually pretty good at first glance: 9 wins, 6 draws, and 2 losses from 17 games. But when you look deeper, they passed through a comfortable AFCON qualifying group as expected, and then when it really mattered in World Cup qualifying, they drew to 89th ranked Angola and 159th ranked Eswatini, as well as losing to Cape Verde, who then topped the group to become the 3rd smallest nation to ever qualify for the competition. And to top things off, in the semi-final of the African playoffs, they were defeated 1-0 by DR Congo. Failing to make it to the expanded tournament was enough for Samuel Eto'o, the president of FECAFOOT, to fire him on December the 1st. On the same day, David Pagot, a Cameroonian native who has only ever managed in his home country, winning 1 First Division title and 1 domestic cup, was appointed as Brice's replacement. Pagot immediately released his 28-man AFCON squad, with notable absences including Andre Onana, Vincent Aboubakar, and Eric Maxime Choupo-Moting. However, this is where things get complicated. Despite being sacked by FECAFOOT, Mark Brice refused to leave his role as manager until he received confirmation from the Ministry of Sport, MINSEP, the people who gave him his job. And on the 9th of December, he released his own squad for the tournament, which included the aforementioned missing players. You see, Cameroonian football has 2 organisations in power: MINSEP, who are controlled by the government, finance FECAFOOT, negotiating managerial contracts, paying players and managers, alongside managing infrastructure and logistics. They are not recognised by FIFA or the CAF, Africa's Football Confederation. FECAFOOT, on the other hand, are recognised by these bodies, and therefore legally appoint managers, register players, and submit squads. Eto'o never wanted Brice to become manager, but accepted MINSEP's decision in order to avoid the national team being defunded and potentially banned by FIFA, like they were temporarily in 2013 when both these organisations clashed. As a result of this unwanted appointment, Eto'o's relationship with Brice was very sour, and when he lost his job, he accused the Cameroon legend of removing Aboubakar from the squad, who has 45 international goals, in order to protect his national team record of 56. In terms of AFCON, Pagot submitted his squad through FECAFOOT before the CAF deadline, so his submission was accepted, whereas Brice's squad was released through MINSEP and therefore not submitted to the CAF. This means that Brice is unable to manage the national team, and so Eto'o has chosen the perfect time to remove him from the role and overrule MINSEP. What the reaction will be from MINSEP towards FECAFOOT is unknown, but in any case, this is definitely not the most ideal preparation for their difficult group of Côte d'Ivoire, Gabon, and Mozambique. If you enjoy niche football content like this, follow for more.